Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Welcome again to another episode of the Boarcast. I'm your host, the Board Boar, and I ordered pizza from BLFC 2021. Rather tasty, rather salty. You decide. Have some slices here as well if you want any. Good evening, everyone. Thank you again to Corgo for the raid. Welcome, welcome, everyone. I see Kabugi there. I see Toby, Rasho, Japs, Close Green. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, but no thanks. Oh, you don't want some of this BLFC pizza? It's really tasty. Today, we are going to be talking about furries versus bronies. And joining us for today, I wonder if you guys can guess who it is. He is rather a legendary horseman, if I would say. Who do you think it is, guys? Who do you guys think our special guest is? Such a determined and rather unique silhouette. BoJack Horseman. Are you guys sure?
I'm
Are you guys sure? All right. Well, let's welcome our guest. None other than dun 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 dun. Wait, I can't move the curtain. Move, curtain, move. Dun 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 dun. Damn it! I forgot this is a very long curtain. Let's just make it disappear. All right. Hang on. Let me just go ahead and grab my fucking soundboard. All right. Let's welcome our special guest for today, Ambi, the pony. Yay!
Yeah. Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody.
Ambi, the pony, who prefers microphones over jars. I see that you have something there with you, Ambi. What is that?
I just have like a miniature, a miniature piece of myself in a jar.
I actually need some jars. Do you have some extra jars there? I can probably use for my own plushies here.
Well, I'm sitting on one right now, so might take a bit before I'll have it out.
So yes, I invited Ambi here, who is a friendly pony, to join us for this talk show. So why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, Ambi?
Hello.
Who is Ambi the pony?
I don't know. Well, Ambi. Hello. I go by like Artsy Ambi on Twitter. I'm mostly just like an artist that I either post shit post memes or just like art on my Twitter. And for some reason, I'm also called like the eyeshadow horse because of like how I designed my horse.
Well, you do have very lovely eyeshadows right there. I think a lot of us are jealous. I wish I could have such dazzling eyeshadows.
It also defies like it isn't actually eyeshadow because it actually like it's not stick to the face, but more like it's like floating.
Paper cutouts.
Yeah. But yeah, for some reason, so a lot of people are following me for my art, and I'm still curious why that is. But
you do draw quite really cute and nice art. Sometimes even
thank you.
On the sexy side. Wink, wink.
Well, sometimes if I try. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone.
I was actually pretty excited to actually join like the podcast. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for these kinds of things because I love like hearing my voice and like on microphones and stuff.
Yes, I have actually seen your I think it was like that one time where you just loaded up your own live and then was talking about microphones.
Yeah,
and I did.
It was on Facebook, right?
Yeah, that was on Facebook. So right, Ambi. The topic today is furries versus bronies.
Yes.
Someone actually asked right here this question. So I'm gonna just start it off with this thing. Who is superior? Who's better, furries or bronies?
I guess it depends. Depends on the
better in what?
Like superior in what though?
Gymnastics.
I mean, with furries, it's more on like the qualities of an animal, but with ponies though and bronies, they like
Yes, I have
we have
hands.
magic.
I have thumbs. You have magic. I have thumbs.
I mean, we've been told that we buck really well.
Oh my. Oh,
Yeah.
right. I forgot. The biggest thing that you guys have is
Yeah.
your lengthened
Our length and girth.
girth. I have a personal question. This is mainly for the unicorn ponies.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Does the size of your horn match the size of your the size of your dong?
I would say, look at some unicorn's horn and double the size of that.
Ooh. You heard that, folks? If you're ever dating a pony, you just have a unicorn pony, you just have to look at how big their horn is and then multiply it by 2 and that's how big their dong is.
Yeah, we're very horny.
All right.
That's it. We're
Actual-
very horny because we're unicorns.
Very horny cuz you have horns.
Yeah.
I guess that also goes for the other the deer furries out there. All right. So, Ambi, I don't have much experience with the Brony fandom or My Little Pony in general, but I
Mhm.
have a son who is into My Little Pony and is also a Brony. And
Mhm.
I would like to know, what exactly is a Brony?
Well, a brony is a person that likes My Little Pony. I guess that's the basic of it.
Basic term, yeah.
But I wouldn't consider a person technically a brony until they're actually like investing in the fandom and actually like providing some content in the fandom or like talking with people in the fandom. I think that's where it starts being a brony, I guess. Because like
So-
I remember I do remember back then when I just like started on like watching the show. The show definitely kept me interested, like any other like cartoon shows. I guess like I'm a sucker for like watching like animated shows, but you're technically a brony once you actually like invest in the fandom as well.
So basically, it's like, I guess it's kind of like the same as the furry fandom then, wherein it's almost like you can't be a furry, you're not a furry until you have a fursona, kind of.
Technically,
I guess,
yeah.
right?
Technically, yeah.
So should it be? Do you have like multiple? I know that it's quite a thing in the furry fandom where you have multiple
Mhm.
fursonas.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Is that a thing as well in the Brony fandom where you have multiple ponies?
I used to have like multiple OCs, like but mostly nowadays it's mostly just Ambi because like not because I don't have any other characters, mostly because I'm just actually lazy to actually draw them, and Ambi is just like one of like the one that actually grew in popularity. I
It's
mean,
those
you-
it's those eyeshadow, man. It's the eyeshadow.
yeah. Because this character, the Ambi, the character has been with me since 2014. I've iterated in the
Ah.
design, like the femboyish like look is only like a recent thing. I think only last year, but like I've had previous designs of Ambi before, and he's like with like the color palette and like the design that I kind of just stick with something simple.
Mhm. All right. So back onto the question about the Brony. So
Mm.
so basically you are fans of My Little Pony. I'd say really
Yes.
big fans of My Little Pony. What is it
Yes.
about My Little Pony that Bronies really like? Is it the design? Is it the characters? Is it the story? Or is it like a hodgepodge of everything?
It's a hot fudge of everything. Like I would say in general, it's really just like the story of the show. Um, because the show, do you think since like the show is called My Little Pony, it's mostly just like aimed for little girls and like still just like merchandise, like Teen Titans Go, like a show just for kids. But once you actually like start on actually like watching the show, you can actually see like there's a lot more, like a lot of themes to it, like and you're actually gonna have fun actually watching it.
I think the only pony related thing that I watched was, I believe, the My Little Pony movie, the latest one. The one where it's kind of set in the future, I believe. I think that was the plot.
Oh, is it like the latest one, like the 3D one?
Yeah, the 3D one. I actually found it very good, and it kind of got me interested a bit into looking into the whole lore and story aspects of the show.
Oddly enough, it's like it
How long
could be in the same universe. It could be what you call this? It could be the I forgot the word. Could be like the same universe as like the one I watched, like the G4. This is basically Generation 5 now because there's been like multiple generation before it.
Wait, how many episodes of My Little Pony are there?
Because there's like a lot of different generations of My Little Pony. There's Generation 1, which is like those like really old like My Little Pony toys. Like
is it the 90s one?
Yeah, like the 90s, like 80s.
Oh,
there's like Generation 2, just in Generation 3. But most people and like Bronies actually started on Generation 4, which came out around like 2010. And since like the show ended.
The show ended already?
Yeah, like the Generation 4 show ended in 2014. No, 2019. There's basically a new generation now, which is like the movie from Netflix, the newest one.
Wait, it's over, but there's still some new stuff that's coming?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's never
it's
really
basically
over.
Connected, but it is its own thing now.
Because one of my questions actually was, like, if the My Little Pony franchise ended, do you think Bronies would still continue to exist?
Well, what I've seen is like, once a Brony is like done being a Brony, they mostly just go to like the furry fandom.
Oh wow!
I've noticed.
The Great Migration.
Because I mean, being a Brony is kind of gateway drug to being a furry.
Really?
Like, it's kind of the content is kind of similar, but we're just like on a specific like group. But if you look at it, there's some similarities, and there's like it's kind of the same thing.
Actually, that segues right into my next question, which is, can you consider ponies as furries?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, like for some, all this like pony sonas, furry sonas, they're just kind of similar. Like I mean, I made my own Fursona, straw.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. So let's see. In the Brony fandom, what are the usual activities that you guys do have? And I do believe that you guys also have conventions as well, right?
Yeah, honestly, like there are still conventions going on. I haven't been in a convention since like 2015 because like there isn't a convention locally that's like happening, but I see like a lot of conventions still happening in the US.
There was one before, right? Locally here in the Philippines. When was the last pony convention here in the Philippines?
That was 2015.
2015.
That's why.
When did it?
That's
why did
that's
it
why
stop?
like the last time. That's like the last time I went to like a convention. Because I mean, conventions are needs money to run, and
True that.
I guess it didn't just have enough money
It
to
didn't
actually
generate
run.
much to continue. Damn,
Yeah.
that's a shame. I would like. I actually have had a bunch of friends that are bronies that have gone to the same FurCon, so sometimes I'm wondering, you
Mm-hmm.
probably know them.
Mm-hmm. Well,
All right.
probably because like the local the local brony fandom is like it's kind of tight knit because we do have like our own Facebook group as well, but
Ah,
I haven't actually been talking a lot with like the local fandom. It's been a while. I remember I was like active back in like well, I guess 2015, 2016 Facebook, but nowadays I don't check Facebook as much. I mostly just check Twitter, go on Discord,
so
browse on YouTube.
yeah, I think it's pretty much the same, even with the furry fandom as well. Like it
Mm-hmm.
just there's just a time where you end up, kind of growing out of the community, but
Mm-hmm.
you still observe and stuff, but you don't actively engage in them and stuff already. Um, let's see. Oh, another question I have is that how was it like since we furries like well not me not we as in all of us but some furries have like something that they call their furry awakening or something like that wherein they see something and then it turns them into a furry. Is that the same for like bronies? Like is there like oh they see a specific character or they watch a certain episode or like just
Mm-hmm.
see some artwork from Brony, and then they're like, ah, Bronies are cool. So does that also happen? And how was your what I call it Brony awakening?
Like what got me into like
Yes, what got you
uh
into Bronies?
well, no, first and foremost, this definitely the show. That's definitely like
Which
okay,
generation show were you at?
generation 4, it's like My
Generation
Little
four.
Pony, Friendship is Magic.
Ah,
There has been some previous My Little Ponies, but they're definitely much more aimed for kids. But friendship is ma- friendship is blah, once Friendship is Magic aired, uh that's when most people actually like gave a crap about it and like actually liked the show. um but yeah, my timeline on being a brony is like first and foremost is actually just like watching the show and enjoying the content, enjoying like the stories, the lessons. Because I started watching the show back when I was just like 14, 15. I remember started watching it around like late 2013. It was even on YouTube when copyright was like um
when it
not
was much more
a
free
big
to post
deal.
things on YouTube.
Yeah, like you see like episodes on like YouTube like freely, and like I I still wish like was this thing nowadays, but no. Once you post something remotely copyrighted, you're gonna get striked immediately.
Copy
Uh,
strike.
but I but I digress. but but yeah, after just like enjoying the show, I started to go on like different like social medias. And like my first and foremost social media that I actually started on being active was Tumblr.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just like followed a lot of people and actually just interacted. I didn't actually do art back then. I did start off racing. I
Oh,
mean like
oh, oh, controversy. Tracing. Oh,
I mean it's
nah,
a
it
good way to
happens.
actually like
It's a learning. It's
it's
a
a
tool
learning
for
experience, yeah.
learning. Yeah.
I mean I think
It's not
without
like
me
it's not
actually
like
like
you sold anything that you traced, right?
yeah. Although I did post like after tracing something I did actually post it and say it's like my own, but like uh
You were young. You were young.
yeah, you are young. I was young. Yeah, I didn't know the implications back then, but yeah. Um, I remember just like going on my iPad and just like drawing with my fingers.
Nice.
Yeah, small beginnings. And after that, it's just like actually, it's just mostly just interacting with the people that kind of makes you want to stay, and while the show keeps going on. So basically, the show. Then when the show is on hiatus, just like being on like the fandom and just like watching all the content, because a lot of content is being produced by the fandom anyway. So
Fan content, fan videos, and animations. Am I right?
yeah,
Yes.
there is a never-ending supply of Brony content back in the days. Even now, I mean, it's probably less than nowadays, but there's still a lot.
Okay, let's see then. Okay, in regards to My Little Pony, here's a question from one of the viewers, which is not about ponies, but what are Kisa Kisario asks, what are your favorite non-ponies in Equestria?
I mean, there are a lot of non-ponies like in Equestria. They're they expanded a lot more in like later seasons of like the show, but like they introduced dragons, they introduced like changelings, they introduced like the other sets of animals.
I
They're,
have a question.
mhm.
Are there boars in Equestria?
There are boars, but they don't talk.
No.
They're actually like second.
I'm food. I'm
They're
food.
actually like they're actually animals. It's funny how like the world
Ponies
works
eat
in like
me. I get eaten by
in
ponies.
Equestria and like in the show, like some animals can talk, while some animals are really just feral animals.
My kind too small brain. We didn't evolve.
Yeah.
We just wanted to eat. All right.
Pigs are just
Pigs. Remember, pigs are friends, not food. Never mind. We're food. We're food. We're adobo.
yeah, everybody's a vegetarian in My Little Pony.
Oh, they
I think.
are. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just realized that. For some reason, why was I thinking that horses eat meat? That was a weird thought. It's like, no, they eat carrots and stuff.
We eat hay burgers.
Hey,
That's actually a real thing in the show. There's actually like
Did someone
fast
actually
food
try?
restaurant.
Did someone actually try to make hay burgers?
I think so. I wouldn't like I think so. I think I've seen something on Twitter that somebody actually like made hay burgers. They probably ate it as well in real life.
Oh damn! I mean, that's good fiber though. That's really good fiber.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a more interesting question that I have, because I've heard this word once from a friend during a card tournament. So he mentioned the word clopping. What is
Mhm.
clopping? What is clopping?
Flopping is basically just yiffing.
Yiffing. So you guys have your own word for yiff as well.
Yeah. I mean, if you search for if you search the tag clop on Twitter, you'll see what it is. Wait, is that true? Let me check on Twitter.
Is it
Clop. I
clop?
wonder if it's like if it's gonna be multiple only formed first.
Oh dear. Okay, I found
Check
it.
out.
I found it funny. I searched clop, and then the first thing I see is something about pizza,
Mhm.
which brings me to
The algorithm listens.
the
Even though
algorithm
target-
knows. They know. All
Okay,
right.
never mind. There isn't a lot clop on, but like I remember on Tumblr because
Oh,
back
Tumblr,
when Tumblr-
definitely. When Tumblr was the place for
Yeah.
all fandoms.
it was Tumblr was like the best place to actually search for like porn because of like the tags. Like it was easier to actually search for it.
All right.
Um,
In regards to that, how
Mhm.
far into the fandom were you before you ended up looking for porn related to your fandom?
Now, could you ask that again?
Sorry. How long were you in the fandom when you started looking for porn related to your fandom, like pony porn or something?
Honestly, don't know. When did I start?
Was it
I,
something that
you know,
just happened one day?
yeah, I think so. I just like randomly stumbling on it. I mean, it's probably on Tumblr. It's like searching on Tumblr or something
So,
and searching on tags and
someone like
oh
actually answered.
yeah, and then
Someone
mhm.
someone in chat answered mid season 1 when Big Mac arrived.
I never actually like searched for anything specific like from like a character.
Funny enough, for me, it was kind of the opposite. The reason why I found the furry fandom was because I was looking for porn. I was looking for Pokemon porn, and that's how I found the furry fandom, which is
But you know
a
what's like,
weird way.
you know the funny thing,
Yeah.
like that made me give the show a try
Yeah.
was like back in the day, back in 2014, I was watching this channel called Anime. It's
Oh god,
basically like animated
anime.
memes.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
you heard of that channel?
Yeah,
Have you
I've watched that channel to death.
like have you watched like the rap battles thing?
Anime rap battles?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
Ah,
like
okay.
no, it wasn't like anime rap battles. It wasn't that. It
Oh,
was
you
a
mean
particular. There was like a particular episode of like anime that had the thumbnail is Rainbow Dash Clopping, or the title
oh
of it is
oh
Rainbow Dash
wow.
Clopping.
Wow. I wonder if that still exists.
Because it still does exist.
I'm gonna look at that later again.
You can go on YouTube and search
Rainbow
Dash
Dash
Clopping.
clopping. Oh dear.
And I
That
think the anime video is gonna be like the first thing that you'll see.
oh dear. I mean, we're both from fandoms that are kind of both similar, and I'm not too ashamed to say that we have a lot of naughty things in our fandoms. I mean, you have right there on your table the prime example from your
Yes.
side.
Or what do you mean? My lime juice? It's just a very tasty juice. Come on.
Yes, the lime juice. The lime juice is the most naughty thing on your table.
Yeah. No, the most naughty thing on my table is me.
Oh, true, true. That is indeed, it's you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see. Here. Dojins. Do you look for pony dojins?
I don't actively search for them back then, but like I just like stumble upon them.
Stumble upon them. All right.
Because it happens.
How do you,
But yeah.
it surprises me as well, considering that aren't you guys always naked?
Technically, yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine MLP that's like just really adult? So basically, since everyone's there, they're basically just all their balls and dicks are just like hanging around while walking,
like real horses.
like real horse.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
It's like any show. It's like there's like a magic filter that like hides it.
the magic
it's
filter.
only-
It's called PG.
It only appears when the sexy stuff happens.
Oh dear. I mean, you guys have magic. Yeah, I believe most of you. Wait, is it just the unicorns that have magic?
Well, technically, according to the lore of My Little Pony, each what you call this? Each race of the horses have magic themselves. Like, yeah, obviously the unicorns have magic for their horns, but the magic for like Pegasus is their flight, and I guess the magic for the earth ponies are their strength.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the magic of the earth ponies are their friendship.
No, the magic of the earth ponies is their big dicks.
Ah, damn. They are very earthy.
Mhm.
All right. We got a question from, I think, are these from 3 different people or the same person? Let me read this. Let's see. From Brimstone, James Notabot, and
Ah.
Jared Fang. Do you think there's a difference between how people approach making furry content as opposed to brony content? My friends and I have discussed the fact that furry content is mostly personalized and original, while brony content has a base to go off on.
Also, those are the people I know.
Ah, they really
Yeah.
wanted to ask you, huh?
Yeah. They actually asked. I forgot. They actually asked. But like, they actually asked like if they could crush the stream. But plurality is actually going on right now, so
Yeah, yeah.
they couldn't actually watch.
The VODs will be here, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You can always watch the VODs.
Yeah. Do you think there is a difference between how people approach making furry content as opposed to brony content? I think they pretty much nailed the answer. Like but with like furries, it's like since starting being a furry doesn't technically you don't technically have like a
basis,
show
yeah.
to based on. It could just be your own character to start on. Well, like the pony fandom is all in all based from a show. I know
From
some
LP.
furries base their like likes of furries from particular shows, but in general, some people just like being animals. Like some people just like being represented as animals.
I'm looking at you, Digimon furries. Speaking of that, like, because we were talking about originality and stuff, since you guys have a
Mhm.
basis of, you guys have a basis of MLP itself, but
Mhm. Mhm.
what is there a particular pony design, color, or whatever that's the most common? Something I would call as in the furry fandom we would call as the default fursona. The default fursona in the furry fandom is a blue wolf rather.
Oddly enough, I was gonna say like probably a blue horse.
Blue
A
horse
blue
is the default.
unicorn, a blue.
What is it
I
with the
think
color blue being the most default color? Everything
I
that's
guess
blue
it's
is
like the
gonna be
easiest.
default now. My eyes are default. Don't call
Oh,
me out like that. Oh, hi, Shadow.
oddly enough, like the color scheme I'm using, it doesn't show up too often. It's mostly
Really?
like it's mostly like the
Really?
vibrant colors you see a lot.
I was
Yeah,
expecting that your colors would be something like common,
yeah,
considering that it's a natural color for a horse,
yeah. It's actually close to being
except the
skin colored.
eyeshadows.
But like, yeah, I honestly don't notice. Maybe there are some that kind of looks that has like a similar color scheme, but you would see a lot more vibrant ones, like close to actually like max like the saturation,
Oh, saturation. Oh my god, my
like
eyes are gonna go blind.
maxly saturated. Like I've seen like a lot of like
Oh god.
OCs that are like that. But yeah, the common colors you'll see like the yellow, blue, red. But
Does a rainbow colored pony exist?
I guess like you'll rarely see it, often than not you will see more vibrant colored ponies than muted colored ponies.
I guess that's the same in the fandom because you see pretty much these really colorful or wild designs. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I think I've seen a bunch who have like, I think one of the craziest personas I've ever seen was this one guy who had 10-inch nails, is a wolf with 2 heads, and then is 7 stories tall, has 3 dicks, has 17 nipples, and
Oh, well,
has a tail that's another head, and then
mm-hmm.
has bat wings, but apparently his bat wings during the day transform into butterfly wings.
I'm at a loss.
The imagination of
like
furries.
after you said 7 stories tall, I kind of just like zoned out.
Oh yeah, and there you go. Do not steal. Yeah, that meme.
Yeah.
Do not steal.
Oh, do not
Donut
steal.
steal. What's the
That was actually
wildest pony design you've ever seen?
an alicorn, one with a horn, big wings, black, like all black, like black. The blackest black.
Isn't that just Shadow the Hedgehog's Brony?
Kind of, yeah.
Brony Sona.
Like lightning, red lightnings, red accents.
That is the most Shadow the Hedgehog pony I've ever thought of.
I have a difficult backstory.
Does he have a gun? Wait,
Probably.
I don't even think you guys can hold guns. Oh wait, no, you have magic. You have magic.
You can. You have magic. I mean, you've seen the movie, like the latest movie. They hold the stuff with their hooves.
I still wonder how that happens.
They don't need hands. We have sticky hooves.
Sticky hooves. They just stick right there.
No, actually, we have like little, like very, very small fingers that you don't see. you only see it when you're like on a microscope.
I almost thought that you were gonna say that if you zoom into your hooves, they're actually very tiny hands.
Yeah, very, very tiny hands, like grabby hands.
I think this is pretty much every edgy Fursona or pony or OC character I've ever seen. Ocean Pupper statement here. I'll defeat you with the power of friendship and this gun I found.
Bang. I mean,
I think both fandoms have their share of, just as they have their share of cringy people, they also have their share of edgy people as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because technically we're still
like edgy people.
What is more, edgy or cringy? Which is more common?
Both.
They're the same. They're the same.
Both. I mean, usually the edgiest people are also the cringiest.
True. Both. Oh god, everyone says both.
Yeah, it's both.
All right, let's see. Oh,
I mean, you can't be ultra edge if you're not at least a little cringe.
Okay, here's a question from Kisa. It's still related to the show, so I might as well show it. From Kisa Kisaryu, Princess Celestia or Princess Luna, and why?
Luna all the way.
Why? Why Luna?
Because I like her design more. So she's dark. She's I don't know what to call it. I have a problem like describing like what a particular thing I like about a character. I just like I see them, I like them. Like there's just something about her like characterization in the show. She's actually the edgy teen.
She's the edgy one.
Yeah.
Why is it that I like whenever I look at like when I check out content about these two characters, Luna or Celestia, I always see Luna portrayed as this rather majestic, mysterious character, and then Celestia, I always see it portrayed as some crazy yandere kind of thing.
Yeah, because she's we have a
So
term in the fandom we call her trollestia. So she's a bit of a troll. In fan content and sometimes even the show, she do be kind of a troll.
Damn, even royalties have trolls.
I mean, like it's like like Princess Luna was like introduced in like one like episode like in like season 2, and how she was just so there was just something about her. I don't know how to describe it, but I really love her. Like I've always preferred her over Celestia. Because like there was also like a blog on Tumblr, like in the fandom there's like a characterization of Luna where she's actually like a gamer.
Gamer?
Yeah, gaming Princess Luna. I think that's still on like on Tumblr if you look for it. But like
Oh, oh. Speaking of that, since you guys do have a base show, which is MLP, was there actually anything that was made by the fandom that became canon or official? Like something that they were like the fandom basically had strong feelings on, and then they made it official or something.
a lot of things.
A
There was
lot.
like yeah, there was even like one there well wait, first one there's like a character like
Uh-huh.
they saw her in the background with like derpy eyes and
Oh wait, I
and
know
people
Derpy. I
yeah people loved her so much that that it just stick around. I mean, there
they
was a
became canon.
controversy with like a certain episode where they had to censor it on some parts because of her derpy eyes. There's like a whole controversy about that because of like soccer moms complaining about why does she have derpy eyes? But like for the fandom, people would love her, and she basically just became canon with those derpy eyes.
I like that when like something that the fandom creates or like so much it becomes canon. I don't think that would ever happen in the furry fandom, or I
Hmm.
can't recall anything of the sort happening in the furry fandom because we're not really like, we're not in just one specific thing. It would be amazing if something happened with Zootopia or something that was like shit, like who knows, maybe we actually get some sort of
Flash
weird
X
shit.
Nick.
Flash X Nick. No. Flash doesn't even have that much. That doesn't even have that much content. It's mostly Nick. It's mostly just Nick, and then
Judy.
Nick and Judy, or Finnick being the top.
Yeah. I mean that ras or being a bottom. I've seen comics of him being a bottom as well.
Yeah, but it's mostly Nick Wilde.
Yeah.
The most common character, Nick Wilde,
Hmm.
my lord and savior.
But yeah, there's also like that was just like one of the examples, but there was actually the one episode that was purely fan service.
Really?
Yeah, like there was like since like writers go to like brony conventions or like
Oh, they do?
get invited in brony conventions to sometimes have like panels, and maybe that's like where they actually got some like inside jokes from the fandom, and some of those inside jokes got into that episode. So like if you're
Nice.
actually like active in the fandom back then, there's like references. There was like some references you would actually see like inside that episode that came from the fandom, which was like a nice touch. Like so things like that is like what made me stick with my little pony. It's like
I
the
think that's one
creators
of
actually
the
listen.
I think that's one of the advantages that you guys have over the furries, is that you guys actually have some sort of media that you can influence completely.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in our terms, I think furries would basically just like, I'm actually working for this one game company. I'm gonna slide in this one furry cameo or this
Mm-hmm.
one furry reference here and there.
Yeah, oddly enough, like there there's like people that came from the fandom who worked on like the latest movie, the Generation 5 movie.
Really?
Yeah. Like the main designer for like the
Like,
two of like the main characters
so fan
of
creators that became actual creators.
yeah. I
Nice.
mean technically that's how like Lauren Faust actually like created My Little Pony. She was like a fan of the toy and she made her own character and made the show from it. I guess
Ah,
that's like I guess that's just like a cycle of it. Do you know Lauren Faust?
the creator?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like Lauren Faust, like she's also like the creator of like Powerpuff Girls as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I did not know that info. Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's fun.
Them
So it's
fighting
actually just
herds.
like
Yeah, I've seen them fighting herds.
it just like goes full circle, which is really nice to hear.
I guess there's really no fear that the whole pony franchise goes blip, considering that you guys have that cycle of just, creators creating, and then eventually this feeds into more fans of the show, more fans of the whole franchise, and it just keeps going on. It's really great to hear that. It's not like just some sort of like, for example, let's go to some furry examples where it's like, all right, Zootopia's the hot thing today, and then next year, oh no, this time it's Beastars, and then the next year you have something else, and it's just like, so it makes you wonder. Like, I don't think furries would have much more of a stable ground to base their things on, but they do have a very broad scope because they can be influenced by anything. They can be like,
true.
Oh my god, that dog across the street looks very cute. I'm gonna become a furry now. No,
It's
I don't
just
mean
like
it in that way. I don't mean it in that way, guys. Stop.
It's just like it just like depends on like being a furry is just like depends on like how you actually adapt
Yeah.
to like the content around you.
My
Seems like
original
there's like a lot of things.
my original thought of being a furry was that you had to get bitten by a something. If you wanted to be a dog furry, you'd be bitten by a dog. The Spider-Man theory, or the werewolf theory.
I mean, you have you tried it?
Yeah, the werewolf
Well,
logic. No, I know. No, I'm like, I don't think I ever got bit. No, wait, I got bitten, but that was already me being a furry. I was already a furry then, so it doesn't count.
I've been bitten by my dog 5 times, man.
I
I'm
almost
still
thought you were
not a
gonna say.
dog.
I almost thought you were gonna say I was bitten by a pony, and now I'm a pony.
I was bitten by a radioactive pony. Now I'm a pony.
You got bitten. No, you got bitten by radioactive eyeshadows.
I think that was just like a side effect.
The side effect.
Yeah.
What if furries bit non-furries? Would that turn them? Maybe. Gotta give it a try. I need to bite someone then.
But yeah, I guess like the only I always think the Brony fandom will only die if like people from the fandom stop creating content from it.
Or if
Like,
someone gets the Infinity Stones and they'd be like, I'm gonna snap my finger and all the bronies disappear. Boop.
only like the worst case scenario is like what you call this, Bronies just transfer to furries. I think that's like the the worst case scenario from it.
Worst case scenarios, they just turn into furry, and then what is their persona? A pony.
Yeah,
So it's still the same thing.
yeah.
There's no difference. Alright, there is this question from Melon Water. Which came first, the furries or the bronies? I'm pretty sure it's the furries who came first.
Yeah, I mean, the show probably came before, like the original shows probably came before like
When was the original show?
furries. Probably around the 80s, I think. And I think like furries came in like the 90s.
No, furries
But-
came from the 1960s.
60s, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's furries then.
and then Egypt. Egypt has, furry gods. They have furry gods. You got Anubis, you got Sekhmet. They're all furries.
Oh, that's just unfair.
Yeah, we got the advantage. Did you?
I mean, yeah.
Is there a horse
Well,
Egyptian god? Wait, is there actually a horse Egyptian god? Horse
Probably.
Egyptian god. Apparently there was.
The first you see is like furry art.
It says Reshef, the god of war and disease.
Oh.
So the horse god was of war and disease. The Tikbalang. No, the Tikbalang is a Filipino one.
I mean, when did the Tikbalangs became like
When the
myth?
I think that's all the way to the Spanish era, though.
Still not before the Egyptian though, so
If a Tikbalang was watching the stream, what do you think he would be? He would be a furry or he would be a pony?
I think he's gonna be more of a furry, to be honest.
Yeah, because he walks on 2 legs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. God damn it! He's still pony blessed with all that length and girth.
Do you know like Do you know Brayburn?
Bravering?
Brayburn,
Oh, Brayburn.
like
Yes.
the artist.
Yes, I know Brayburn the artist. I've seen some of his stuff.
He was like uh I guess Brayburn was the one that like um was like my Brony awakening, I guess.
Brayburn was your
Um,
brony. So porn was your brony
his
awakening.
art, cause like his he before he made like furry content, he was exclusively in like making furry content.
Uh-huh. Furry
Making
or
horse
brony?
content,
Ah, brony. Okay.
Brony content. Yeah, it was like the it's definitely like the I think he's like the oldest artist I've actually like come to what you call this, get inspired from. Like I remember following him on Tumblr and just like waiting for each like thing he posts.
What's the next update?
Because
What's the next update?
his art is definitely top notch. Even then, it just evolved into furry.
All right. So with that, actually, I do have this question. When did you start drawing ponies? I was about to say pronies.
Bronies, not pro, not pro. No, I guess like I started
After
I guess
Brayburn or before Brayburn?
actually before. I think it was before. I honestly don't know. Probably before. But like I started drawing late 2013. Actually starting on paper. Um, then wait, no, actually starting on an iPad.
Lunar Army has
You are
this
the
comment. You're the second coming of Brayburn. Tall eyeliner Horf.
I consider that a
What
compliment. Thank you.
what would you do if Brayburn suddenly animated Ambi?
I would be so happy.
You would feel that jar. You'd be so happy you fill the jar.
Yes. Honestly, yes. Or Ambi is gonna be soaked.
Alright.
But yeah.
Here is another question. Oh, it's for the both of us. From Cider Cum Chocolate. What the fuck is that name?
Mm.
Ambi, what would be your Fursona? And Bor, what pony would you be? You first then. What would be your Fursona? I think you already have a Fursona.
Yeah, I do have a persona. It's like people from the local the furry fandom know me more as Scraw. Because that's when I actually try to actually like be active in the furry community. I'm not as active in anymore on the local part of it.
Uh-huh.
But like Ambi has become my pony zone and like my persona nowadays because like I go around like on VR chat and meeting furries there.
Uh-huh.
And people know me there as Ambi. But yeah, my persona would be a fox. But I've also considered a bunny as well.
Is it a pink fox? Which is the
No,
second
it's
most common?
No, it was a brown fox.
Alright. At least it's a brown fox.
Yeah, I actually tried to like, I tried my best to make it look unique, but I know brown foxes are like, there's probably another brown fox out there.
Lunar says anything male with green eyeliner, it's Ambi's Fursona.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew can and put green eyeliner on it, and then be like, "Hey, Ambi."
Yes, Mountain Dew.
Yes, you are Mountain Dew. This is my Mountain Dew Sona. Okay, so let's see. Bor, what pony would you be? I'd go for an Earth pony. I'd be an Earth pony because I don't know. First of all, I don't want to fly because I think I'd get motion sickness from trying to fly.
Mm-hmm.
Then, second of all, I don't want a horn sticking out of my head because I love resting. I sleep face down. I sleep face down, and I don't think I can sleep face down with a horn on my head, on my forehead. So I'll stick to being an Earth pony. Thank you.
Oh, don't you wanna be like always horny though?
I don't need a horn on my head to be always horny. I'm always
Uh,
horny without a horn on my head.
it's also a free weapon. You can stab people with it that you
I
hate.
I can order something from Bad Dragon and stick it to my head.
Yeah.
That works. Just use
It's like
magic to
the
hide the horn. Wait, does that actually happen? You guys use magic to hide the horn and it goes poof, and it's no longer a bother, or it's just invisible? Is it like the poop from Harry Potter, wherein the wizards use invisibility magic to hide their poop?
what are we hiding? The horn?
The horn.
Why would we hide it?
Yeah, why do you hide the horn? Is there purpose for hiding the horn?
I'm a side sleeper anyway, so I don't really care if I have a horn in my head.
My tusks are already annoying to sleep with. Look at these tusks. Ah.
You're even more hornier.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
twice the horny because I have two
Yeah.
tusks. If I had a unicorn horn, guys, you can't contain my horny power anymore.
Yeah.
I'd be too much. You can use magic for toys. I
You can actually
guess.
suck a unicorn on their horns, and the magic will come out.
So if I suck if I find a unicorn and suck their horn, I get magic.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
a
powers.
magic orgasm.
I thought I was gonna get magic powers. I was ready to suck a unicorn horn.
No, you just get zapped and you die.
I just die. I just shrink, shrivel up. Let's see. There's another question. As a brony, how do you feel when people associate you to furries? Does that happen a lot? It's like they see that you're a brony and they're like, "Are you a furry?" Does that
Honestly,
happen?
doesn't happen a lot.
Yeah, I don't think it happens because I think publicly, I say even in the Philippines, I think more people know about bronies than furries.
Do they?
I feel
I
like they
thought-
know more about bronies than furries because I don't really hear people like saying like, oh, this pony's ponies. They don't say like, oh, ponies, you must be a furry. It's always gonna be ponies, you're a brony.
I don't hear it a lot though. I mean, I don't hear like something like that from like a normie. From people like from I guess from different fandoms who are aware of like bronies, I guess.
Let me see that.
Well, like no, it doesn't. That doesn't happen too much. How do you feel when people associate you to furries?
Let's see.
I guess that's fine because we are. Well, technically, furry bronies are just like diet furries. Like I said, if bronies are like sick of like like the horse content or like the pony content, they just move on to like furry content, which I've noticed.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the same for some furries, wherein they're like, I've been furry for quite a while. Maybe I'll turn to a brony. I don't think I've heard that kind of transition. It's mostly the other way around, right? From brony to
Mhm.
furry. I haven't heard of from furry to brony. I've never heard of that.
Furry to bro. I actually know a person who
Really?
started from the furry fandom,
And then
then
switch over
also
to
became a brony. Oh, they're still a furry, but they're also a brony.
I mean, I think the most I would know is that there are some furries that also jack off to pony stuff.
I mean, yeah, I could see that.
I mean, you know, Brayburn's works. They're just something.
I mean, I yiff and I clop.
You yip and you clop. You can do both ways,
Sometimes do both, you know.
both at the same time.
I like save tabs. They're like a mix of like whatever I see from E621.
How do you browse E621? Do you just put in whatever, like, do you just put in like pony or something?
No, actually, I actually like when I search for E621,
rating
I search by fetish.
by fetish.
And it's like and just like open a lot of tabs. Just switch tabs.
Do you ever search by artist?
Actually, no. I rarely search for by artist. If I'm
Really?
gonna search for an artist, I'm gonna go. I'm search more on their Twitter than on E621.
I wonder if that's like there's a difference or something. It's like how many people would search by fetish and how many people would search by character? Are there things wherein you're more into a character or are you more into a fetish, I guess?
I guess it depends. The majority of the time,
Order score.
it's more on fetish.
Yeah,
So I guess secondary is definitely that the character.
who
it's like-
searches by artist? I
If there's like a new character, I'm just gonna search for it. Okay.
I search by artist. It's usually when there's a comic. It's like
No, that makes
the next
sense, though.
page. The next page, the comic. I need it. Most artists
But I mean-
specialize on a specific kink.
Oh, I mean, usually like yeah, that exactly. Most artists like specialize in like a kink.
Speaking of kinks, are there actually kinks that are kind of exclusive to the Bronies? Like something that the Bronies came up with? Is there such a kink?
I guess horn sucking. No.
I guess horn sucking. I guess that's the one. Horn sucking.
Magic
the
jerk off.
Magic jerk off, horn sucking, green
I don't
eyelash,
know.
green
Anything
eyeshadows.
other than that, because like I've seen macro, but I see also
Nah,
down
macro's in both.
furries as well.
Macro is like I think it's a general thing. I've seen macro even in normie stuff. I've seen normie
there's-
macro.
No, I think there's like. I don't think there isn't something exclusive. Let me think.
Oh, there we go.
There's something?
Lunar says crotch boobs.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah. Crotch boobs, definitely.
That's just anatomically correct placement, I guess. Is that right? Is that really where they placed? I think they
I
is.
think. Yeah. Huh. I never realized that. Yeah, crotch boobs. That's definitely like.
So you guys invented the crotch boobs tag, the horn sucking tag, and the magical jerk off tag.
Oh yeah. You honestly don't see a lot of like horn sucking, but like.
You know that
I
we
would
need
just
to fix
assume
that.
it's
We
like
need
one.
to fix that. We need to fix the horn sucking. Brony artists, you gotta fix that. Add more horn sucking. Oh, maybe I could start my own tusk sucking. I'ma do
I
it.
mean, if those are sensitive tasks, then you can do it. And nobody's stopping you.
Why make a unicorn exclusive kink? I mean, you can't do horn sucking on a character with no horns, right?
Oh, wing jobs.
Wing, wing jobs.
Wing jobs.
Really? Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
I guess
Like
that's what the
Pegasi.
Pegasi. Yeah. Oh god. Wing jobs.
And like
This podcast is
preening?
beyond
I think preening is also a thing.
Huh? Preening?
Preening.
What's
Like
preening?
what is preening? It's like clean like feathers, like
Oh,
like,
preening.
like nibbling like their feathers to like
Isn't it just self
clean
care?
it up.
Isn't it just self care? But I guess that could be a fetish because like you get
That
sensitive.
could be.
It's
Like
just
I've
like
seen some fetish art of preening with like the character like blushing.
I don't
like,
think I've seen that in furry stuff where like they're preening the wings of this bird Fursona or this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have that. Even the horn sucking one, that's really a new one to me. I've never seen
like-
that. I've delved into like so much things in the furry fandom and like I don't think I've heard of that in the furry fandom.
Because it's fanon that like it's fanon that wings are sensitive spots for Pegasi. So
Ah. Lunar 1,000-year-old MILFs, that's a normie thing.
No.
That's a normie thing. I've seen
that's a weeb thing.
yeah, that's an anime weeb thing. They'd be like, "Oh, this lolly looks like 1,000. This lolly is actually 1,000 years old," or this
I mean-
grandma.
I mean, we technically have that as well. like Princess Celestia, Princess Luna. So it's like they're 1,000 years old.
1,000-year-old milfs.
Yeah. So well, they're not moms though. So yeah, no, they're technically not milfs then.
Are there
They're just
dilfs in MLP?
I don't think so. I mean,
Weird.
there are like big
There's studs. There's studs,
stallions.
but there's no dilfs.
There's some studs.
There's
There's
studs,
no
there's
dilfs.
Why is there no dilfs? You guys
No,
need to fix that. Fix
Big,
that.
Big Mac isn't a dilf. He's more of like
He's a stud. He's a stud. He's a
stud,
Chad.
yeah.
He's a Chad. He's a stud. He's a himbo.
I mean, I think the only dilf I could remember is like the dragon from one episode, like the big dragon.
Ah, right. Now, speaking of dragons, there's one character
Oh,
that
yes. Okay, Twilight's dad. Okay.
even the furries are very familiar with, and that's Spike.
Yeah.
So, Spike, what is his... Like, is Spike also a popular character within the Brony fandom?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah. I think he's also pretty popular as well, yeah.
Are there actually, like, other people having, like, dragon sonas just because Spike?
I don't think because of Spike. I think it's mostly just because of like how dragons are designed, like My Little Pony, that people actually like create a character around that. But I know a lot of people do like Spike and like the fandom as well. In the show, at the start, like at the starting seasons of the show, he was more of like comic relief and like the one that always gets like hurt for a gag.
I just find it... I find it, like, interesting that there's a dragon character there, but there's not... I don't see much dragon... I can't even call it a pony character anymore, because it's not even a pony, it's a dragon, right? So I don't see much... I don't see other dragons. Well, I mean, bronies who make a dragon character.
Yeah, because that definitely just like goes into the realm of just like scalies and furries in general.
Yeah,
So
because that's already furry territory.
I mean, they probably were inspired from the show. Some but
Also, funny fact, I keep
just like call
mistaking...
it.
Funny fact, I keep mistaking Spike for Spyro. They kind of look the same. They kind of look the same.
Yeah.
I kind of think like, oh, it's Spike from MLP. No, it's Spyro.
It's like Spike just became from like a running gag from the show of like getting hurt to like actually being like a snarky character that you'd actually really love, that gives like funny banter.
But is he a mainstay character?
Yeah, he is.
Alright.
He's one of like the main characters. I mean, some people would call him a side character, but like he's part of like the actual main cast of it.
Would you play an MLP MMO if there was one?
It does exist. There are some games that are
There is
a My Little Pony MMO. Yeah, what is MMO?
MMORPG. Let's say maybe what's a good example? Ponytown. I played that, actually, funny enough. I played that just because I wanted to see what it was about.
I mean, there was also like there's Ponytown, there's Legends of Equestria. Legend of Equestria is more like a 3D game. That's like you actually go on quest on that game. I think that game is still up. But I used to play it when I was like really young. That was actually pretty fun. But yeah.
I'd want to see a fully fleshed out 3D Square Enix graphics. Square Enix graphics MLP MMO open world.
That's not gonna well, if it's
Who
like
knows, it could
if it's
happen.
original character, it's not gonna be like like the characters from the show, because like Hasbro, like the owners and like the owners of like the franchise are very adamant on like copyright stuff.
Yeah.
They've actually like shut down some fan content.
Yeah, I believe We Fighting Herds was originally supposed to be an MLP game.
Yeah. There was
Can-
also like an animation, like
Wait, an animation got canceled?
like a yeah, like a fan animated show. I think from Jan Animations. Yeah, like he actually had like a show like he was like actually working on that was actually pretty comparable to like the quality of like the actual show. I think the name was like Button Mash Adventures.
Ah.
If you actually search for like Don't Mind at Night pony version, you can actually see it's actually
Mind at
pretty great.
Oh, don't
Don't mind,
mind. I thought you
yeah,
said
Don't
don't
Mind at
mind
Night. Oh, it's like from
pony.
Jan Animations. Well, the funny thing is, like
I see it.
uh that character, like the Button Mash, was actually just like a background pony. Then he just like somehow made a character out of it, which kind of just like returned to the show where that character just got featured more on some episodes in the background.
I still feel like in terms of content, I think there's actually much more pony content that I see than furry content, like fan content, I mean.
Really?
Yeah, because one thing, you as mentioned before, you guys have a basis, so you can actually say that it's easier to find. While for furries, we're just like basically look at anything that was anthropomorphic animals and we're like, oh, this furry, this ours. This,
Okay, that's fair. That's
yeah,
fair.
this ours. This one has a furry. It's like we have like anime, but then there's one furry character, and we're like, no, this is ours now. There's a furry here.
Mm-hmm. But furries are basically just like claiming like, okay,
Yeah, we claim
he talks, he walks in twos, he's an animal.
He's
Okay,
hot.
furry.
He's hot furry.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's never ending because like there's definitely
Yes.
gonna be more and more characters that like adds to the list where furries will claim them.
I mean, recently, Star Wars, and that new
Ooh.
furry character.
What's
Star
her
Wars
name?
Visions.
Like it starts with an L, right?
Star Wars.
Low.
What was her
Just a
name?
little something.
I think Star Wars Visions. What's her name? I don't know her name. Lop. Her name's Lop. Because
Yeah,
she's a
Lop.
bunny. Lop the bunny. Lop bunny. This Pokemon. She even looks like Lop bunny.
Yeah.
Unstable Unicorns, the board game, was made by Bronies. Ah.
I honestly don't know what Unstable Unicorns is.
It's like, I think that's like, though, that cat game. I forgot the name of the other cat as well. The other cat, the cat game. Unstable.
That's just me. Unstable Unicorn.
You are the unstable unicorn. That's kind of cute. I think I've seen this sold in my local game shop. I should have bought it. Unstable Unicorns, the NSFW version. Now that I want to order. I'm gonna order this now. Click. Oh yeah, Exploding Kittens. That's the other game.
I never buy like
Tabletop
card
games?
games because I don't have friends to play with.
I have lots of like tabletop games, but my friends aren't interested in tabletop games so much.
I mean, I am interested if I can actually find like groups of people to actually play it with.
Yes.
It's like
yes.
I personally like D&D, so but it's just like harder to actually like find people to actually like play with on a
there.
consistent level.
No, there, right there. You said D&D. Do you guys play ponies in D&D?
Yeah, there was actually like a game, a pony D&D game. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was also like if you can think about the content, there's probably a pony version of it. Because like there's like Magic the Gathering, like it's like a card game, right?
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
wait, yeah.
there's
I've seen the crossover. I've seen the crossover with Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering and the ponies, and I was like, damn. I was like, I was wondering how my friends who play Magic would react, because they're
Mm.
very intense magic people. Like they're like, oh, the lore and everything and all these things. Like they're so cool. And I was wondering how they were gonna react to the My Little Pony crossover event. And then I wasn't really surprised. They just ended up going like, oh god, I'm gonna get this. They bought like 10 boxes or something.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. I heard it's pretty actually good. It's actually a quality game card. I was gonna say something, but I kind of just forgot.
Don't worry, we can remember it.
Something about D&D. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was actually so back then in 2014, since we have like conventions, right?
Yes.
Like
yes.
small conventions. There was a pre-order of like tickets. 'Cause there are walk-in tickets, there are pre-order tickets that you get from like one person, and I actually like traveled to get the tickets from this person physically, and they were at a cafe,
Yes.
and they were playing Pony D&D. So while I was there, because like the travel was far, so I need to actually rest. Actually, kind of just like joined in the game. After that game, I was actually part of an ad for the convention, and I think it's actually still on YouTube.
You got because they were recording it as well.
No, just like an ending part of it, a scripted thing.
Okay.
Because Pony D&D was gonna be part of the convention.
Nice.
A little part of it. So it was probably a selling point to actually go to the convention. But yeah, I was in an ad. It's on YouTube somewhere. It was kind of cringe. I was very thin. My hair was kind of blonde, but it didn't look good. And my shirt was very oversized.
I'm gonna look up that evidence. I'm gonna look for that evidence and I'm gonna show it off.
Search for PH BronyCon.
Trailer. Ad. PH BronyCon. Ad. There's too many.
Nate.
I see one that was 8 years ago. This might be it. Wait, you said you had blonde hair? Or orange hair?
I did.
Nah, I'll look at it later. So, let's see. I think it's rather cool that like you do D&D with other people, because like with other ponies, so you guys would like really be consistent in like playing as ponies or like with a pony setting, right?
Oh, and then that was like the only time I played it. I never actually like played another time of it. It was only just like a one-time thing.
Yeah, but okay, so it goes on to my question here, which is, are you Brony or Pony 24/7?
Yeah, what do you mean, like 24/7?
Do you always like, like, are you like that into being a pony, or like, for example, like if people would be like inviting you to another D&D, would you, even if it's like a normie D&D, would you end up like insisting that your character be a pony?
Actually, no. Like it's been consistently furry on D&D games.
Really?
Like, I've played a kobold. I played a kenku. I played a shifter. It was like a cat shifter. I played I forgot what the name is, but like it was like a bird.
Do you always like basically end up like wanting to be like want to talk about like the being a pony, or act like your pony character or something like that? That's what I mean. Like you always put an emphasis on being a pony. Is that a thing? Because we have furries that howl.
Mm-hmm.
We have furries that howl and they go a woo and they go ooh woo. And I'm scared of those people.
I guess no. I don't actually do those things. Like nay. I do it.
Wait, do they neigh?
Ironically.
Do
Hmm?
do bronies neigh?
I think
Or do they neigh neigh?
probably like or like Winnie. But yeah, it's like a what you call this? It's a I don't do it unironically, but I do it sometimes ironically with
You
people
do it
like,
for fun,
as a joke, yeah, for
basically.
fun.
Just as a joke. You don't go ooh
Mm-hmm.
in general public. Furry to,
I know
furries, we
some
need to
people
fix
do
ourselves. We need to
like
stop saying ooh.
ooh.
Ban
I
ooh,
like
ban ooh. Ooh is
ooh.
bad.
Oh wow. I actually like I actually do know some people who actually like want to be a pony, like be like a pet pony,
Oh
because like
my, kinky,
yeah,
kinky.
no, like not in a kinky way, and like in a much more like as a escapism way, more
Right,
escapism
right,
way, and
right.
like comfort way,
We
like just
have,
like being a person's pet, and just like having somebody care for you instead.
yeah, that is a very common thing in the furry
Mm-hmm.
fandom. Well, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at some of you in the chat. I see you there, chat. You guys want your head pats? You'll get them
I want
later.
my head pat. Give me head pat.
Yeah, give you head pat. No wait, I don't have hands. I don't have hands.
I only have my body.
I only have an upper torso. I'll draw hands eventually. Don't call me out, boss. Hey, Toby.
I can actually see, like, from my view here.
Yeah,
He's
you can
not
see my
wearing any
hands.
pants.
Yeah, I'm not wearing
Just like
pants. Why do I need to wear pants? I'm on my own rooftop.
there's only a torso. There's
This is my rooftop,
like
guys.
the sleeves on the right and on the left is just like it's like flopping around.
I'm like
It's
PewDiePie,
no
guys. I
arms
have no
there.
legs. I have no legs. I'm just a torso and a dick.
Oh yeah. Oh, that dick's huge.
Damn.
Oh. Look at that.
All right. So,
Oh.
Ambi, I actually prepared a little mini game of sorts. So,
Oh no.
let's go.
What is it?
Let me see. I hope this works. All right, here. This is a little guess the cutie mark game.
No, it's
So it's a very simple. I just show a cutie mark and then you try to guess who does it belong to. All right,
it's easy.
you
It's
and
gonna be
Chat.
easy.
Yeah, it's gonna be easy because you guys know your cutie mark. All right, so this
Because I
one's
haven't
the
watched the
first
show in a
one.
bit.
This one, who is this? Who does this belong to?
It's Applejack.
What about you, Chat? Chat says Pikachu. Oh, no. Chat says
Pikachu!
Applejack. All right, let's check. Is it Applejack? Let me check.
It's not gonna be
It
Applejack.
is Applejack. No, it's Applejack. It's Applejack. You guys are right. You got it right, guys. Good job. All right, next one. What about this one?
Fluttershy.
Fluttershy? Is it Fluttershy, guys? You don't trust me? What? No, guys. I'm serious this time. I'm not joking around.
I think you're gonna do something later.
No, we're fine. All right.
Mm.
What is it? Fluttershy? Fluttershy? Yeah. Let's see. It is Fluttershy. Damn, that was easy. You guys know the main characters. What about this one then? Who does this belong to? Does any of you know?
Holy shit!
I'm testing your pony knowledge, guys. Who does this belong to?
Smith. Oh my god.
Oh, does it seem like even chat doesn't know some?
Okay. You drew. I think it's Granny Smith. Just according to the color. Probably not. It's probably not.
Let's see. Chat doesn't know either. Okay, I'll tell you guys the answer. The answer is apple munchies.
No, this is a background place. I don't know anything much of like the background plays. Although they do have names. I've seen like the wiki,
Yes,
like the wiki
yes.
pony, like
No,
the
I
pony
didn't say
wiki.
I was gonna grab every pony, like from every pony. So that's an OC. Is it an OC? We don't know.
Kind of looks like an OC.
Yeah, it
To be
does look
honest.
like an OC, but no, it's a background character. All right, let's see. Next one. All right, who is this? Who is this? Any of you know who this is?
Oh, I think
Mr.
I don't know
Krabs?
the name. I don't
Mr.
know the name.
Krabs? Filthy Rich. That would be a nice
Filthy,
pony name. I just realized that
no, Filthy Rich is like a brown, a brown pony. I know that.
capitalism. Diamond
Uh,
Charis dad.
is it? I think it's. Hmm.
Moneybags.
Oh, I'm thinking it's like Starlight's dad.
Alright, is it Starlight's dad? It is. What's his name? I can't read this name. Gladmane.
Oh God, man. Okay, yeah, I remember him from like one episode, like a Las Vegas episode.
Alright, this one. Let's do a very easy one. Who is this,
Oh, I
guys?
noticed. I noticed.
Who
Pinkie
this?
Pie.
Pinkie Pie? Is it Pinkie Pie? What do you think, guys? Chat, what do you guys think? Who is this?
All right, it's just Pinkie Pie.
Huta
Obviously.
Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Blitz Dash. Rainbow Dash. Alright, you say Pinkie Pie, everyone else says Rainbow Dash.
That's Rainbow Dash.
You're all wrong. You're all wrong, guys. The answer is it's Rainbow Dash Balloon.
But
It's Balloon Rainbow
that doesn't
Dash.
have the cutie mark though.
No, it's there. You didn't look at the back. It's like hidden under there. You have to look down there.
It's Balloony.
It's Balloony. Alright, last one. Alright, who does this belong to, guys? Who does this belong to? Whose cutie mark is this?
Sea salt.
Sea salt? Sea salt? Come on, guys. This is a very easy question. Whose cutie mark is this?
It's yours.
Oh, mine. Oh, wow.
Oh,
I wonder what my cutie mark would be. My cutie mark would be R18. It would just say R18.
like a the 18 plus, like a circular 18 plus, like
Flat
back in the
pony with
inside your
feet
head.
fetish.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. The answer is... It's Nick Wilde! Yay! Nick Wilde's pony. It's Nick Wilde's pony sound.
Oh, I should have got. Yeah, for your...
Look
Okay,
at
that
him.
makes sense. That makes sense
Nick
for like the
Wilde.
lollipop. Yeah.
Nick Wilde pony.
You even grab? Did you grab that on DeviantArt?
No, I just looked for an orange pony and then edited it.
Oh.
How did he even get a paw print when he doesn't even have paws?
I mean, there are animals with paws and
The white
And My Little
JPEG
Pony.
edge. Yes, the white JPEG edge. Right, that's the entire minigame, guys. Alright, let's go back to the scene. I wanted to prepare more, but I was like, nah, one troll is enough. Okay, maybe two through the Rainbow Dash in. You know, in the comics, dog and cat furries exist. Really?
I did not know that. I'm actually not.
In the MLP comics.
Yeah, there is MLP comics. Yeah. I'm not familiar like on the lore of the comics.
Are those canon? Are comics even canon?
It's been debated. So some say it's canon, some say
They
it's
appear in
not.
the movie also. Which movie? The 3D, the 2D? Or the one with the high school girls?
Oh yeah, cat furries do exist in My Little Pony.
Yes, but boars are still food.
His name is
Sad.
Capper. It's actually like the other My Little Pony movie. Yeah. There was a cat character that was named Capper. They were trying. He was trying to sell like the main cast, like probably like Savory or something to something. I don't know.
Cat City is basically Demasha and anti-magic. They don't believe in the power of friendship. Alright. Here's another There's like one of my last questions. Do you,
Yes.
a Brony, believer in all Brony kind, believe in the power of friendship?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It is real. Bronies are friendly.
I mean, there is definitely like a true magic
The
and
true
friendship.
magic of friendship.
Like, unironically, like, actually making friends is like, it's nice. There's like a certain, the magic is like the happiness you create for yourself and like the group of people you actually meet. I'm trying to make it like a wholesome answer.
And that was indeed a very wholesome answer. Meanwhile, furries, I'm looking at you, furries.
I mean, I wouldn't be sticking with like the pony fandom if I wasn't like
Meanwhile,
for about 10, no, not 10 years, 7 years now. I think I've been in the fandom for like 7 to 8 years now. I haven't. If I wasn't like happy within it, like the people that's in it wouldn't be staying for this long. It's like,
true, that is indeed true. I've been in the furry fandom for like more than 20 years now. I'm old. My age. I'm looking at you, furries. We need to learn from the bronies. We need more power of friendship and less daddy ooh, please crush me.
I mean, with furries there are some wholesome hugs and
we
cuddles, you know.
we have fur piles, we have furry hugs, and then we have furry pizza.
Oh yes, pizza.
No. Perhaps,
We
boss.
also have jars.
Nah, I think you guys got the jars. We got the pizza, you got the jars. We combined it into pizza jars.
Also, after the show, I'm selling the limited edition Ambi in jar figurines. If any y'all are interested.
Let's actually like zoom that in. Whoop. Look at this. Look at this adorable Ambi jar Ambi. How much would you sell this jar Ambi? Ambi in a jar.
For a low price of $69.
$69. Does it come prepackaged with its own cream?
No. It does come with lube though, so.
Look at him just shrinking and getting big. Comes in multiple sizes.
The top actually isn't solid. It's actually like silicone that you can actually punch a hole in.
I almost thought you were gonna say that the top was cheese or butter. Pre-filled. Yeah, is there pre-filled? How much for pre-filled?
Pre-filled is going to be much more expensive.
Takes a long time.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna be hourly rated.
All right. Thank you so much, Ambi, for joining us. That was really fun.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm actually glad to know more about the pony fandom, and also to answer the very big question of the topic, which is furries versus bronies. Neither of us is better. Furries and bronies can coexist. You guys just have to be, kind to each other. That's it.
No. There's an answer to it. We're all equally cringe.
We're all equally cringe. There we go, guys. That should be like the tagline for today. We're all equally cringe. We cringe together. They do jars, we do pizzas.
Have you seen like content like Sonic X Rainbow Dash?
Okay, no, Sonic fandom is a different monster altogether. I'd have to invite who do I invite? Chris Chan? Do I invite Chris Chan here?
I think he's in prison right now. It's gonna be hard.
Damn it!
To actually like contact
Damn
him.
it! I can't invite Chris Chan. Isn't he the ultimate? Isn't he the ultimate leader of cringe though?
I think he's both. And a Brony and the Sonic fandom. So, yeah.
That should be. I should look for a Sonic fan. I need to look for a Sonic fan. I'll interview a Sonic fan. And then
I mean,
one day,
there's still like a lot. Like
yeah, Sonic Sonas, pregnant Sonic, Sonic Mario
but
kissing.
I mean, it's not actually like a bad fandom. It's like not actually like a cringe. I mean, there's definitely like I think it's just more obvious like the one you see in like deviant art, like or like the bad art, but like there's actually like pretty good artists I've seen from like the Sonic fandom that
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
some follow.
I mean, I'm looking at a few people here in chat right now, and I know they are from the Sonic fandom. Hi, guys. So again, thank you so much again, Ambi. Hopefully I can invite you again for another
Oh,
topic.
yeah. I'm totally down for another episode sometime.
Yeah. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. And yeah. Do you have any closing remarks, Ambi? Where can we find you? Where can we find you, Ambi?
Well, if you want to see me on Twitch, it's cutesy Ambi. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's artsy Ambi.
Cutesy Ambi.
Yeah.
And Artsy Ambi on Twitch.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah.
on Twitter. Twitch is the cutesy Ambi. There you go.
Yeah.
So you can see that he is not only cute, but he is also artsy.
Even though it's like a rare thing.
Lunar says, "Plug your NSFW account, you coward."
No, Lunar. It's well, if you want to see my non-safe work account, it's on my bio. I don't hide it. It's just on my bio.
No fear.
It's just naughty Ambi. Naughty.
Naughty. Ambi.
Oh, but you can just check it out yourself. No, I'm not pushing you to go see it.
And then they look it up,
Yeah,
and then you suddenly have more like additional followers.
But yeah.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. It's been fun. I definitely want to be in like if another episode if like
Sure thing.
it can happen.
Thank you again.
I'll bring another memento with me.
Yes.
Like this Ambi jar.
Okay, can I have this Ambi jar as a souvenir?
Yeah, sure.
All right, this is now a souvenir. This is gonna be on my table forever now.
Yeah.
Right next to the Toby juice.
Like each like episode, there's gonna be like.
I'm just gonna have a
grow
stack.
up.
I'm just gonna have a stack here eventually. A stack of souvenirs.
Like there's gonna be liquid that's gonna be filled up every episode I see.
Oh god, this jar's gonna get filled up with things.
No. No.
You tune in next time and you'll see this little Ambi get drowned in suspicious liquid.
It's probably just Mountain Dew.
All right. Thank you so much, guys, for watching.
Thank you.
I don't have an outro. I'm gonna steal Mizaru's outro. Stay possum, guys. All right. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and raid someone. Let's see. Do we have someone care? Mizaru is on. Let's raid him. We're gonna clap and yiff him. We're gonna hit them with the clap and the yiff. Raid Mizaru. Let's see. Our raid message is piggyback raid. Surrender your claps and yiffs. Thank you for the biddy, Sobi. Alright, let's go. Time to raid Mizaru. Bye, guys. Thank you. That was fun.